What's up, disc golfers? Joe here with Joe's Disc Golf, and can you tell there's something different here? And it's not just Worlds, it is all the loveliness that is behind me here. Look at that! Look at that, this set is starting to come together, but this is not a video about the Joe's Disc Golf podcast set or the Joe's Disc Golf news set. One and the same. It's funny how things work like that. Inflation only can have one studio. But anyway, we've been watching Worlds here, and it has been crazy. Let's talk about round one. At the end of round one, we had in the lead Kristin Tattar shooting a 10 down, Henna Blomroos on her heels at 8 under. Right behind that, Ella Hansen, the newcomer on the tour, at 7 under par. Evelina Salonen rounding out your lead card for today. Actually, I strike that, reverse that, because of PDGA numbers. Jennifer Allen was up there instead. But on chase card, we had Evelina, Missy Gannon, Juliana Korver, and Kat Murch. It was a rough day for the ladies there, and even more rough for Paige Pierce. Moving on, though, to round two, we had a lot of fun today. We had a lot of fun watching the FPO action out there playing the Emporia Country Club. Now, this is the last time they played this pool together. So there's Pool C and Pool D, where Pool C is the top half of the FPO field. Pool D was the bottom half of the FPO field. Pool C played Jones yesterday and Emporia Country Club today, where yesterday Emporium Country Club was Pool D and Jones was today. Now, after all that is completed, both will be mixed up, reshuffled again, and thrown together in top to bottom score order, as we're used to seeing. So we'll see how that really shakes things up here. We had an exciting round two for our FPO Worlds, but unfortunately, it wasn't all smiles today with Ohn Scoggins. You can see here, as she's going to line up her putt, she is not putting a lot of weight on that left foot. She goes to throw in her putt here and unfortunately does not connect. But what you can really notice here, as she is limping around on her left foot. Unfortunately, it appears that she did roll her ankle during the round at some point, but she managed to continue to play and put up an impressive 5 down with quite a few people here, bringing her up 5 spots to a tie for 4th place. So we will see Ohn Scoggins top of the chase card. Moving on to some of the action on hole 1, we get to see Kristin Tattar here getting ready to line up a beautiful, beautiful tee shot on this impressive 999-foot par 5, taking that forehand and just ripping it out there, probably with her grace, because let me tell you, that disc is amazing. Not to be outdone at this point, we had someone else on the card here, and that is one Ella Hansen, who also won the distance throwing competition at 490 feet. And you can see her showing off all that power right here. Look at this shot. Easy does it there, big gal. Just crushing it past Kristin Tattar. Absolutely insane shot there. On the upshot here, Kristin Tattar is showing off how and why she is so good and why she's at the top of the leaderboard. Look at the control with that forehand. Brings it right up there, puts it right outside the bullseye. She tickles the short hairs there. Unfortunately here, she does have a misfire on hole 13 and goes OB, but she's able to recover and get that upshot there. This is, with hole 13, kind of a bonus birdie shot. Hole 2, though, Ella Hansen showing off her roller skills. This thing goes OB, goes out past the flags. Look at this thing roll. Look at it roll. You're like, is that going to come back? It's starting to lose steam going uphill. Oh, it comes back. Leaves her a beautiful, beautiful look all the way up there. Takes her forever to finally get to throw her second shot and cashes in the birdie right here, right now, doing a fantastic job. Her putt is looking better than it has been for most of the year. It is by far her weakest part of her game, and she will be the first one to admit it. Moving over to Paige Pierce, she gets 6 in a row. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 birdies after starting out with a bogey. Unfortunately, hole 8, she is going for the par save here. Doesn't quite give it enough, although it is a valiant effort. Look at that. It is amazing. Doing a great job there. Doesn't quite get it. Ella Hansen also not quite getting it done on this one. Takes a bogey there. Paige Pierce does bounce back a few holes later and cashes in this circle 2 putt here. An absolute gem of a putt, showing you why she has 5 world titles on hole 13. We'll see how she can hold up here. Will she be able to claw her way back and beat Kristin Tattar? Taking a look quickly here at hole 16, one of the more difficult true island holes out there. It is surrounded by water with the backstop there. Missy Gannon showing off her accuracy. Look at that. Absolute park job. Absolute park job. Paige Pierce, not to be outdone either on hole 16, goes, oh yeah? Well, guess what I got? I'm going to swing this thing way out wide and bring it in real nice and tight here. Look at that. She is a bit on the backside of the edge of the circle there, but this is Paige Pierce country here. She is able to cash this one in just barely. Look at that. She barely cashes that one in, but gets the birdie there. And Valerie Mondahano, who has been doing all right today, she's sitting 5 down. Park job, 347 feet uphill, water short, tight fairway, including this tight-ish gap shot here, where Ella Hansen ends up misfiring, grip locks this, goes into the tree. We can see it go through the tree, come down on the far side, and then go OB. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of discussion here. She did take a provisional shot. She ended up throwing from there. Everybody's looking here going, all right, so the disc came through. The disc is way up there. So at some point, she definitely had to cross inbounds because the way this came, they talk with the spotter. Jen Allen's talking. Kristin Tattar's talking. Ella Hansen's talking. We can see where the disc ended up. There's no way that that disc would have ended up there, over by that flag, that orange flag, without crossing inbounds at some point. And so they end up giving it to her right there where it crossed OB. She is able to save a stroke by not having to re-tee from back there and able to throw this one up right here. Great upshot, able to basically tap out after this. It is a bit of a long putt, but she is just outside the bullseye. That's like 11 and a half feet, I'd say, maybe 12 feet. Ella Hansen cashing one in right there. And that about does it. Those are your highlights from round 2 at Emporia Country Club. What did you guys think? Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? I know I did. I can't wait to see round 3 of the FPO, seeing Kristin Tattar on the lead card again, along with Ella Hansen, Missy Gannon, and Ohn Scoggins. This is going to be an interesting one. I hope Ohn takes care of that ankle. It looked like it was really bugging her, but she was able to finish out. She's an absolute trooper. Absolute professional. Got to get some kinesio tape on that thing, get that swelling under control, maybe get an ankle brace, a good lace-up ankle brace. Those little sleeve things are a load of crap. They don't do anything. Trust me, sports medicine. Trust me on that one. Maybe get an ankle tape, who knows? But hopefully, Ohn is able to continue and power through and be in contention. Really, she's sitting right now 4th place in this on 2 courses that, if you looked at it on paper, don't suit her game. But when you really think about it, Ohn is able to keep it in the fairway. She knows her distances. She keeps everything just playable. She rarely makes mistakes and cashes in those long putts. She keeps playing her game. She's only 4 strokes off of Kristin Tattar. It is anybody's game still. There's a lot of disc golf to play. So, thank you all for watching. As always, I've been Joe. You've been awesome, and I can't wait to see you all in the next video.